Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Peace. Peekaboo. I'm YouTube famous now. Oh, my voice. I stayed up too late last night listening to my cozy mysteries, my cozy Christmas mysteries. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020. Probably not. The album, Dad AF. Boost. I love rock and roll, so put another quarter in the swear jar, baby. I love rock and roll, so put another quarter in the swear jar, baby. This is for B. Lucille, because I was just in B. Lucille's live stream, and she cusses up a storm. How you perking? Hope you're perking good. We're going to talk about B in just a second. How are you guys doing today? Little red Corvette. Baby, I'm much too fast. I love that song so much. Do you guys love that song? I am such a huge Prince fan. I know all of the movements and everything to I Would Die For You. Oh my Lord, I love Prince so much. But anyway, I digress. Let's get into today's video. I have so much drama. I have very little drama to talk about today. I'm going to address some concerns, some comments and concerns that came up from my video yesterday. And then I want to talk about Shane Dawson, kind of, is he getting shady? Is he not? Is he laughing at his own situation? I'm going to let you guys decide. And then we're going to talk about Jaclyn Hill being shady towards her ex-husband. We're going to get into all of that. But before we do, I want to say something. I was on, I need to give a shout out. Dr. Detroit. Did you guys ever watch that movie back in the day? I love that movie. So I had posted on my on my Twitter. Y'all should follow my Twitter or my Instagram. It's so exciting over there. I basically let you know what I'm doing every moment of the day. So I posted listening to Christmas music and drinking my Christmas Frappuccino. Cozy, cozy, cozy. How are you today? You get all the drama on my Twitter over there. Go follow my Twitter and my Instagram, and don't follow my Snapchat. I don't think I've been on my Snapchat in over a year or so. Snapchat, I don't get it anymore. And the TikTok, I need to start uploading TikToks again. Y'all know I have a TikTok. I do dances and stuff. I'm getting ready to do interpretive dance over there, so get ready. My first one's going to be called An Old Man Calls You a Loser. It is, though. It is. I actually have notes for it and everything. I will tell you, I have... listen, I script out my TikToks. I'm not like these kids, okay? I take my TikTok seriously. So I have, where is it? Here it is. Okay. Old man tells you you're a loser. True story. Interpretive dance. It says right there. Make a square, don't be a square. And then I have one that I'm going to be doing with my good Judy Tanya. And I told her, I said, you and I are doing this one because there's this song that I love over there. And I said, you and I are going to do this one. And she goes, no, I'm not doing it. And I said, no, Tanya Jean, listen, we've been friends for 24 years. You're best friends for 24 years. Get you a good friend like that, okay? And I said, you're going to do what I'm telling you to do. And she said, okay, but you just have to tell me where to look. Because with like each note of the song, we like change and flip our fans and do all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I was sitting on the Twitter. I was just like looking at, don't call and sitting on the Twitter, okay? Just don't. And don't just sit on the Twitter and look at the Twitter. Okay. So anyway, I was sitting on the Twitter, and Kelsey, I think it was, she said, Peter, come over to B's Live. So this is B. Lucille, the tarot card reader, okay? But not everything that she does on her channel is tarot card readings. Here, I'm gonna get ready. Here's my glass case. I am so obsessed with these readers. And I wear them all the time, and then I can't see what's going on farther away. So I bought 2 pairs of the Progressive. So you're going to see these on me like a lot coming in the near future. But here, we're going to get ready. My good Judy Ballerini. Hey, Ballerini. She told me she doesn't watch this channel anymore. None of my friends watch my channels. Rude, don't you think? But she got me this lip balm from Anthropologie. It's called My Matcha. So not sponsored, but anyway, I love it. It smells so good. So I'm going to put that on because I am out. Let me just show you. I am out of my Sol de Janeiro. It's like at the very end. You can see the plastic right there. But I have another one. And ow, my thumb. Damn it, Janet. Can't we have nice things? That's because I sleep with my hand like this. I do. I sleep like this. The thinker. Anyway, always thinking up drama. Okay? And then I'm out of my Celine. I have like 5 more of these, but I'm out of my Celine look. It's at the very bottom. But since this is a get ready with me, we'll carve right into that component there and see if we can get some out. You can get some to the very last drop, okay? Not like some other beauty brands. Then let me put on some hand sanitizer. This is basically a get ready with me, you know? And it can also work as a primer. So anyway, okay, let's get into, I've got masks in here, and I've got lollipops, and I've got hand sanitizer, and I've got my Michael Myers pen. What else do I have in here? Re-wetting drops, because I sleep with my contacts in too much. I was getting something out of this. I can't remember what else. It doesn't matter. But anyway. Oh, and then let me spray a little bit of my smell of Christmas. So it smells like Christmas in here while I'm getting all Christmassy. I'm dreaming of a Smoky Mountain Christmas. Anyway, I digress. Okay, so many people told me to get a cuss jar. I said I'm getting a cuss jar. So here's my cuss jar. Which, thank God I did because of B. Lucille's live stream. Now, listen, I wasn't going to make a video today, okay? I was listening to the 5th book in the Janet DeLeon series. It's called Gator Bait. I'm obsessed with the Misfortune series. She followed me on the Twitter. I was like, oh my God, my favorite current author followed me on the Twitter. I about died, okay? So anyway, then I knew I was famous. But anyway, let me put all my things away here. Don't you hate purses? I mean, I love having a purse, but you know, when you have one, then you're always just rifling through it. And it doesn't matter how shallow it is, you can never find what you're looking for. But anyway, I do have this little inside pocket in here that I love so much. I wish I'd find some money. Don't you love when you find money at the bottom of your purse? Anyway. This is how I carry my purse nowadays. Now, you know you're supposed to put your fanny pack across your shoulder and all this kind of stuff like the kids do, but I'm too fat for all that. So I just swing it over my shoulder, okay? And then me and my good Judy Chani would go up into the Meijer or the Walmart. We do. Here we are, okay? Me and my good Judy Chani with our fanny packs up on our shoulders, okay? Like old lady shopping. Anyway, okay. So Kelsey, she told me to go up into the B. Lucille's live stream. This is the longest intro in the entire world. Listen, I didn't have a whole lot of drama to talk about today, so I just wanted to make a video. But the drama's coming, trust, okay? So, because everybody, Shane and Jaclyn, they got real shady today. So, anyway, I go into B. Lucille's live stream. Okay, I have not, like, I feel so blessed. Like, in all honesty, you guys, okay, no jokes. I feel so blessed. I don't think people really get it. How blessed I feel at 48 and a half years old, okay, to be able to come on videos every single day. To be able, family friendly, okay, to be able to get on video. Listen, I don't have those kind of videos, okay? I don't think I do, somewhere out there. But to get on video every single day, I know some of you are like, no, man. I know, that's why I don't have those videos out there. Anyway, but like to get on video every single day, okay? Not to get it, but to get on video every single day and make videos and that you guys watch it and you leave the kindest comments. And I went into B. Lucille's live stream and, I mean, people were so kind. I just was like, hey, I was like, how you perking? And all these people were like, Peter. People were so nice. B was like... She was like going on and on about how she was like dying that I was in her life. I'm like, girl, I am just a normal Walmart shopping person. I ain't nobody, okay? Listen, I ain't nobody. I'm not grand. I'm not fancy. I'm no different than anybody else. Let's just be for real, okay? The reality of it is I turned on the camera and somehow I got lucky. And that's the truth, okay? And maybe it could happen for you. And if you think it could happen for you, then start a YouTube channel. But do it because you have so fun. Because I have so much fun. And I'm attracted to other people that have fun. And B. Lucille have so much fun. And I asked her, I said, where are your dogs? Because I know she has Chihuahua, see? And we used to have Pee-Pee, the flying Chihuahua, who passed away last December. And so she held up her dog, and she was showing each of her dogs. And when she held up her first dog, now I'm going to show you a picture. Here she is holding up Scooter. Scooter's my favorite, but don't tell nobody, okay? But anyway, here's B. Lucille holding up Scooter, and she held up each one, and she said, we miss Pee-Pee, and we used to sing the song all the time, Pee-Pee the Flying Chihuahua. And I thought to myself, you know, like, people are so nice, like, on all of this. Like, you know, it is what it is, and we talk about these people and all this kind of stuff, but, like, people are so nice to me, you know? And it's been, like, a whole year since that little guy used to sit next to me in every video, and, it just seems so bizarre that it's been like a whole year, and the fact that she still remembers this little dog that I had, you know, in my videos. And I just love that little guy so much. And B, I just want to thank you so much. Her personality and her spirit and her energy make me so happy. So you go check out B. Lucille, okay? Even if you don't believe in the carob candy. Even if you don't believe in the tarot card reading stuff, I do, and she's fantastic. So I'm going to link her channel below again. Okay. So let's get into this video. Let's address some of the concerns. What are your concerns today? Let me read the room, okay? Oh, my Lord. People were having it. Okay, so, I took a bunch of pictures of my dogs. Where are the concerns? Okay, Here's the first one, the concern I got, okay? Someone said, you can deny, but the hate boner you have for Jeffree is real. Why not be authentic yourself and just admit it? I don't care about him one way or the other and wouldn't even know what he's doing if it wasn't for the 6th channel of yours, the daily diss of Jeffree Star. Seriously though, stop insulting your viewers by pretending you wish him well when you clearly don't. Okay, now I'm gonna get into this because, and honestly, the only reason I'm addressing this is because I think there are some people out there that really think it, and you think what you want to think, okay? But as a learning experience for people, I think today we, like the whole world is social media. Like we watch all this stuff, and I compared it actually, and it was interesting because I then got a comment from somebody, hold on a second, when she said, you make an interesting point with the reality show analogy. You're spot on. It's normal to be invested in people you watch every day of every week. You guys, I have watched Jeffree Star literally, like his every move every day for, almost every day, for like the last 4 years and 3 months, okay? To not have some kind of like reaction or response is interesting to me, that you think that I have to hate a person, okay? I've never met Jeffree Star. I actually got a lot of comments and people were like, did you meet him in Las Vegas? So I've never met the man, okay? I've talked to him, but I've never met the man. And I talked to him, that was a long time ago, right? I have no emotional attachment to him. I've never been in a relationship with him. I've never had a friendship with him. I've never had a romantic relationship with him. He's not part of my family. I don't have any kind of adverse or positive reaction. I was intrigued by the man for a very long time. He fell from grace in my eyes over a long period of time when I started seeing his lack of willing to address certain things, right? But like, I see people get really passionate about video games, or really passionate about things that are going on in the world, or really passionate about things on social media, or really passionate about reality shows, or like Big Brother. People were going crazy about Big Brother, as was I when I was watching it, okay? By the way, Team Kaser. So anyway, and Janelle. I love Janelle. But, so I was really happy that Cody won though. So anyway, but people get passionate about sports. People get that, right? So to say, like, let's say if you're rooting for like IU beat Michigan this weekend. Okay, so let's just say if you're rooting for IU, does that say that you hate Michigan? If you're getting in, you're doing sports commentary, you have a hate boner for Michigan. No, you don't have a hate boner for Michigan. Okay, you're just passionate about what you're talking about. I'm passionate about what I'm talking about. I think often, because I'm talking from the point of view of being somebody in recovery, I think it doesn't really make sense to a lot of people, okay? I don't really have a huge capacity for anger and rage in my life today, and I talk a lot about this on my Peterisms video. If to the person that says I have that hate boner, if you don't believe me, go check out my Peterisms video, watch my vlog where I talk on a regular basis about the changes that I've made in my life and who I am today. I don't have the luxury to have a lot of anger and whatever in my life. Do I get passionate talking about these things? Absolutely. And I'll tell you, if you really want to know how I feel about the Jeffree Star thing, what makes me the saddest is for his fans and his stands, not for Jeffree himself. Because Jeffree is one person, and whether he chooses to change or not, that's on him, right? What makes me sad is for the people that continue to become disillusioned by the way that he acts towards things. I mean, you can't ignore the fact that he comes on a video and he says one thing and then he's bashing another makeup creator 2 days before on Instagram. You can't ignore that stuff. I don't know how you ignore that stuff, right? It's right in front of your face. It's like, here's a plate of chocolate chip cookies and you're like, no, they're peanut butter. No, they're chocolate chip cookies, okay? So when you're faced with the facts, it's like, how can you ignore those facts? I'm confused by that, right? But I'm going to continue to talk about Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star is one of the biggest makeup gurus out there on YouTube. I'm going to continue to talk about him. And if Jeffree Star doesn't want drama channels to talk about him, Jeffree Star shouldn't get into drama. That's how I feel about it, right? Because if you're going to get into drama and you're going to post things about your life that are interesting to people, then they're going to talk about him. It's like why the Kardashians are constantly, on ETV and being talked about, because they're constantly stirring up drama, right? So that's why they are, and Meryl Streep is not. Meryl Streep's not talked a lot about on Entertainment Tonight unless maybe she has a new movie coming out, because she's not stirring up a lot of drama. So if you don't want to be in drama, don't get into drama. I'm a drama channel, so I'm going to talk about drama. If that's confusing to you, I'm sorry, okay? There are a lot of people that were like, I think this is really, really affecting your well-being at this point. You guys, like literally, I don't know what other channels do, and I was actually just talking, because I talked to Emily Baker, the attorney, the other day, and we were talking and kind of laughing about this, and maybe this is being older on YouTube, I don't know. But when I'm done with my videos, I post them and I go on with my life. Like, I drive around and I drink my coffee and I listen to my cozy mystery, and that's it. I move on with my life. So no, I don't hate Jeffree Star. I don't care if you think that I do, but I don't hate Jeffree Star. And the reason it does matter to me is that if you think that I do, then you only hear what I'm saying from a point of view of somebody that would hate him, right? But don't you think that in this world, is it possible that somebody can feel passionately about watching something that they followed for several years and really want somebody that they followed? I mean, I do have an investment in Jeffree Star. I've spent a lot of time following him over the last couple years. Why would I want... This is what isn't, and maybe I'm not like wired this way, but I don't want negativity for any of these people. I only want the best, okay? I only want the best for these people. So it was interesting because, well, I won't get into that, but it's always interesting to me, like, you know, who reaches out and says like, oh, you know, like you got this right, or you nailed this, or whatever, you know, on stuff. And, you know, I do this to talk about what's going on, and I also do this to, like, help people get their minds off things. And isn't that why we follow YouTube anyway? Like, you know, I think because, and I think that those of us that follow this stuff, like, most of the people in our real life have no clue who these people are anyway. So it's like we come to these YouTube videos so that we feel like we have somebody to talk to about this. I've gone on and on too long about this. But anyway, someone said, LOL, I love you, Peter. You are too much. I click on your videos, not for the drama, but for your comedy and good energy. I just love watching you overall. Thank you so much, Lisa. I really, really appreciate that. Okay, oh, I also wanted to talk about this. So this is from Kale J. Harden. Okay, so back in the day, Kale had a YouTube channel where he taught everybody how to twerk, okay? Now, I have been begging Kale to come back to YouTube for years now, and he won't, because he was somebody that I watched back in the day with Johnny Boy XO, Chris Crocker. He was one of the OGs of YouTube, long before Jeffree Star was on YouTube, okay? So this was his comment on the video yesterday. He said, LOL, my comment was the one that supposedly hurt him the most. I said it's like he reached a point where he's doing it because he has to and not because he wants to, because that launch reveal video felt so forced, it's unreal. And I wasn't even coming from a place of hate. My comment was coming from a place of experience. Peter, you know I stopped making YouTube videos once I got signed with a production team and was given a contract stating I had to make X amount of videos within a short amount of time. And this was a big production team too. It wasn't some small little deal, okay? Contract stating I had to make X amount of videos within a short amount of time, and once it became more of a job than a hobby, I stopped for a while. Well, you stopped. Girl, where are you at? I missed you. I wasn't happy and people noticed. That's exactly what the video he made felt like. It seriously felt like his manager was behind the camera saying, okay, say this. Now make sure you do this. Okay, hurry up and say the last thing and wrap it up so we can get to this meeting. And you know what's interesting is on his last video, he literally just walked right off camera. Not on Kale's, on Jeffree's. And then he said, that's how it came off to me. I said what I said, and I'll say it again. If it stung you that much, maybe it's because it's hitting a little too closely to that nerve. Interesting response to that. And then somebody, Mike, who has followed my videos forever, Mike, I love you, said, if somebody could timestamp for me when Peter actually put a quarter in the cuss jar, because I didn't see it. Well, Mike, put another quarter in the cuss jar, baby. Okay. And then somebody said, as a person who has always sympathized and took Jeffree's side, I am with all of you on this and have he just seems consistently acting in facades old and his viewers deserve better. And that's what really concerns me as for his viewers, okay? Believe it or not, I don't care. And the thing is that this is that percentage that I'm talking about that's going to end up resulting in the true downfall of Jeffree Star. Because when you lose 5 subscribers, because see, to him, okay, and to a lot of these people, it's a million people. When you lose sight that each and every single one of you out there, by the way, I'm losing subscribers because people are getting unsubscribed to me, so look on your channel, see if you're still subscribed to me, it would mean a lot, I appreciate it. But anyway, when you lose track of what each and those people mean, that that's a actual person out there watching a video and hitting like or hitting subscribe, like when you lose track of that, you don't care, you know? And he's not the only one, a lot of people do that. Elizabeth said, what I love about Peter is that he talks to you and calling out a YouTuber like a parent would. He does it out of love and compassion, not out of hate like most people on social media does. Thank you, Peter, for being one of the rare people on social media that is spreading love instead of hate. You are truly special. Also, my condolences for your friend who passed away. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And then somebody sent me, oh my God, the Beyond Sausage Pizza at Pizza Hut. You know, it's interesting to me, and I always think, like, maybe I'm doing something right. If I'm getting those comments that say you have a hate boner, and then I'm getting those comments that say, thank you, Peter, I love what you do. Like, you know, when you're getting all of those and kind of some in the middle that are just having a discussion, maybe I'm doing something right, you know? But to everybody out there, whatever comment you leave, please continue to watch my videos. You make me think, okay? And I'm open to the criticism. That doesn't mean that I always agree with it. That just means I'm open to it. So thank you. Okay, let's get into the drama. Now, the first drama I'm talking about is Shane Dawson. I mean, okay, I just wanted to talk on video because y'all, you know, I love to make videos. So the first thing I wanted to say was, I started getting all these comments from people talking about Ryland's podcast where you had Trisha Paytas on there. Did I listen to it? Girl, first of all, let me tell you something, okay? I do not have enough time in my day. I would rather watch, okay? I don't know. Y'all watch those, like, Japanese food videos? I, like, eat those up. I love those, okay? Where they take, like, leftovers and they fold them into something and then they turn them into something and then they cook it. They do it all this kind of stuff and then the next day they have, like, fudgesicles or something. Do y'all see those videos and they get 30 million views? What? That's gonna be my 7th channel. True story, okay? Making listen, I got a whole refrigerator full of leftovers. Don't think I know. My husband and I, we eat out about every single night. That's all we got in our refrigerator is leftovers and a bunch of LaCroix. That's what we got up in there. But anyway, you know, I don't got enough time in my day, okay, to sit and watch a Ryland Adams podcast. But if you guys want me to, so that I can comment on it, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. But he did this podcast, apparently, with Trisha Paytas. Who'd care? Girl, who'd care? I don't got enough time in my day to care what she has to say to Ryland Adams, okay? I really just don't. And that's just me. You do you, okay? If you want to sit there and watch that, have at it, okay? Like the kids say, you do you, okay? Who else are you going to do? You gonna do the neighbor? Okay, you do the neighbor then. I don't know, but yeah. Shane Dawson posted on his Instagram, after going silent forever, he decides to post on his Instagram story. Now, I'm not gonna show it to you because of copyright stuff, but it's a clip from Ryland's podcast, and it's where Trisha says, because he's talking to her about, is it Trisha Paytas or Trisha Paytas, okay? Which cracks me up because my good Judy Tanner Kearns, who also has a YouTube channel, I'll link it below. Hey, Tanner Kearns, what's up? He loves Trisha. He always calls her Trisha Paytas, okay? I don't think maybe he loves her so much anymore. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just saying that to cover his ASS, and I ain't putting no quarters. But anyway, he always calls her Trisha Paytas, okay? And so it's fun. It's this little thing, and she goes, well, I think Shane calls me Trisha Paytas too. Then she's like, can I say his name on here? And then Ryland goes, well, he is my fiance. And she goes, oh, okay, well then I'll just refer to him as fiance. So Shane takes this clip, right? And where, like, she's like, can I talk? Am I supposed to say his name? Should I not say his name? And puts it on his Instagram with, like, crying emojis, okay? Well, it's interesting to me that Shane, what is he doing? Y'all think he's just sitting there on the couch, just watching everybody's social media to see, like, what people are saying? I'd be really interested to know, like, what Shane's doing. But is he, I don't know, is he doing a little bit of gambling? Is he getting some Botox? Like, what's he doing? Girl, what are you doing? Okay, are you into coloring books like Jaclyn Hill now? But it's interesting to me that this is the one that he chooses to put up there, right? Well, probably to promote Ryland's podcast, but also because he thinks it's funny, right? Well, okay, if you think about this situation, it's Trisha basically making fun of the fact that she can't say Shane's name, okay? Because it'll bring up all this controversy. And should she be bringing controversy to Ryland's podcast, blah, blah, whatever. Hold on a second, I need some coffee. By the way, I reviewed the toasted white chocolate mocha frappuccino today on my review channel, so go check it out. And yes, my Peter Does Stuff channel, I'm going to be posting regularly starting next week. Okay, so anyway, a lot of Christmas stuff and making my new bed and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, you know, it's just interesting to me that this is what he chooses to post. And I'm like, okay, so do you think this is all funny? Like, how do you guys take that? Like, does he think it's all funny? Does he think this is all just a joke? Does he think it's all just a waiting game? Does he take it seriously? I mean, because when you put stuff out there like this, and then it's kind of like, oh, it's a joke that I shouldn't be saying your name. Like, I don't know. You know, hey, Ryland, why don't you do a podcast responding to, like, maybe, like, how you feel about the fact that, I mean, that would be an interesting podcast. I'd listen to that podcast, you know? I mean, he has come out and said, Ryland did come out and say some things in his video about it. And there's only so much you can say. I mean, it's not like he's going to come out against his fiancée, right? But, you know, like, I think that's interesting that Shane decides to do that. I'm starting to see kind of the pendulum switch and people kind of being like, I don't really care about the Shane stuff anymore. I'm kind of over it. I think Shane is going to wait this out, and I think he will come back, and I think people will forgive him, interestingly enough. I think he'll take a major loss, yes. I think the first video that he comes back and posts, he will make a detrimental loss, but then I think it'll flatline and it'll be okay for a while for him. I don't know. What do you guys think? Where are you at with the Shane thing? I just, like, you guys, it's not just everything from the past. It's also seeing how he was manipulative in just the last year or two. How I feel like he manipulated his audience. How I feel like he manipulated his audience with Jeffree Star. To me, it's his interactions with other people. It's some personal interactions that I've had with him. Several personal interactions that I've had with him that have kind of made me think, you know what, he's not the funny, haha, real relatable guy next door that I love to watch on YouTube. And that's sad to me. But I can't continue to watch that. I don't have any interest in it. Like I said, I got Japanese food videos. I love those videos so much. Oh my God. Anyway, okay, the next thing I want to talk about is Jaclyn Hill. Jaclyn Hill got real shady towards her husband. Did you hear it? Okay, well, here's what she said.
This t-shirt just showed up at my house. I have no clue who it's from. I'm assuming it has to be somebody that I know, but it was addressed to badass Jaclyn Hill. Whoever sent this t-shirt, please come forward. I'm dying to know. In my DMs right now that are like, oh my God, Jaclyn, that is so shady to John. I can't believe that you post that. First of all, stop. Second of all, take a big deep breath. It is not that serious. It's a shirt, it's a joke. And honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if my ex-husband is the one that sent me a t-shirt in the first place, because we still talk on occasion and we still laugh and have our humor. So I need you guys just to breathe, find something else to focus on, and stop acting like I'm throwing shade when I'm not. I'm simply laughing at something because it's funny.
Girl, people are upset about this. I thought it was funny. I actually thought the t-shirt was funny. I was like, can you give me one of those t-shirts? Anyway, and I think most people would think that's funny too. This is where, like, to some degree, like, we've kind of got, like, this would have been, this alone, well, I guess it was, because I talked about all kinds of other stuff. But this alone 5 years ago or 4 years ago would have been a 20-minute drama video, okay? Just this alone. But, you know, this is where like, when she's like, okay, people, seriously, you know, it's like, this is where I feel like, kind of like, some people, like, are too, like, I don't know what's going on in your world, but, like, we take things a little too seriously sometimes. Like, in all honesty, we take things a little too seriously, okay? Like, I thought that t-shirt was funny. I think most people would think that t-shirt was funny, you know, unless you just went through a divorce or a breakup. Hell, they've been apart forever, okay? John Hill, he's been with Trisha Paytas and other people, okay? So is Jaclyn Hill not, you know, it's just too much. It's too much that people want to make every little thing out to be something big. I thought it was funny I thought it was funnier that somebody sent it to her, to the badass Jaclyn Hill, than the fact that what the t-shirt said. But anyway. I'm happy that Jaclyn's happy in her life right now and that the lipsticks are coming back out next year. Can you believe it, girl? Oh my God. Okay, well, that's for another video. I already made that video. Let me know what you think about all of that in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.